Hello everyone, welcome once again to A.O.S Academy's YouTube channel. Here we'll talk about everything related to language studies for those who are actually learning English language, French language, Spanish, Chinese or German languages. Likewise, we also prepare students for internationally recognized exams like IELTS, TEF Canada, TCF Canada and all other English or French based or even Spanish or German based exams. And we also assist people with their immigration processes to Canada. If for instance you are in the process of working on your study visa, your work permit, or your visitor visa, or even the permanent residency route. So if you have not considered subscribing to this channel, please kindly do now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit on the notification bar to get updated anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and your family. Today, we want to continue with our talk with A.O.S Q&A session. And this is the session that was centered on answering questions that were asked by our attendees during the JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar session we had last year, December 2022. And today, we are going to also, just like we always do, start by 3 p.m., which is by our time now. If you have any questions in relation to the video title for today, then please drop it in the comment section of this video or in the live chat of this video so that we can answer it either during this session or after the session. Now, the question that was asked was the question 188, and the question goes thus: is this pathway to Canada for Nigerians only, or any African can use it? I think only asking because of the references and the host. The first question being asked by our attendee was particular to our package, our pathway that we were advertising in the JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar. Well, I would tell you right now quickly that the pathway is not only for Canadians, it's not only for Nigerians. Over 150 nationalities relocate to Canada every year. So as a result of that, we cannot only have just one pathway or talk about just one pathway for Nigerians. The same pathway Nigerians use are the same pathways Asians would use, even Americans will use, and all other, you understand, Australians, all other continental people and countries, nationalities would also use. So if we are talking about any pathway, whether be it in the JAPA to Canada webinar series or in any other webinar that we have, or even during this Q&A session on our website or anywhere at all, we are talking about pathways that could be used by all and sundry, even though the hosts, as you said, are people that are Nigerians. The reason why I am using or we are using Nigerians in our webinar sessions are because we are Nigerians ourselves before becoming Canadians. And most of the people we have connections with, we have network with, are Nigerians. Do you understand? Though sometimes we bring other people too that are non-Nigerians, but basically, majorly, we make use of Nigerian speakers more. So any webinar you come across that you understand, organized is not only for Nigerians, it is always for Indians, Pakistanis, for Ghanaians and all other people in all other countries. So that moves us to the second question. You also asked, when someone successfully manages to go through the process and get to Canada, how will they go about settling down there? Is there a community that helps someone assimilate before they find their way? Asking for myself, I can't imagine transitioning to a new land and okay, I can't imagine transitioning to a new land and have it smoothly. As in, what she's trying to say is that she doesn't think it's going to be smooth if she goes to Canada, precisely migrate to Canada. And the question was asked by Diana Kimathi from Kenya. So the second question is a very good question as well. It's a question that a lot of people, when it comes to relocating, leaving their comfort zone, their home, you understand, country, if you want to leave your own country and move to another place, you have to be rest assured of some kind of certainty. So that being said, I'll say yes, there are a lot of resources and a lot of services that are quite available for newcomers that are trying to settle down in Canada. The Canadian government will not just leave you, you understand, after you migrate to fend for yourself or to even though they won't give you money, even though they won't, you understand, you may not have some social benefits based on the kind of pathway you go through. If you go to study visa, for instance, you have to fend for yourself. For work permit, you have to fend for yourself together with the employer. If you go through permanent residency, there are some free services and there are some paid services. So, however, you will be able to integrate yourself into the Canadian society through the help of the government, because there are resources, as I said, and services that are provided by different levels of government. They are also provided by even non-profit organizations and community groups. You understand? So upon your arrival to Canada, newcomers would always seek assistance from who we call the settlement agencies. Settlement agencies are agencies that kind of offer a range of services to help, you understand, people that are moving, immigrants, to integrate into the Canadian society. And these services can range from maybe language training, for training on your English proficiency or your French proficiency if you want to learn and perfect your language proficiency. Job search assistance as well. They would also assist with you seeking for jobs, you getting your dream jobs, or you getting other alternative jobs that you could do in Canada. Also, it would also assist you. The agencies would also assist you with housing support. If you need a house, if you want to buy or you want to rent a house, they can provide you with various listings that you could actually check to look for the house that you prefer. They also assist with accessing healthcare. If you have any need for getting healthcare for your family, for your children, for your spouse, you would also get opportunities to get access to good healthcare systems, and even education for your children, or even for yourself, and child care services are also provided or are also used. They would also link you. Settlement agencies may not provide them themselves, but they may link you to other companies, other corporations that actually do that. And even community orientation, they would also assist you with that, to orientate you to how the community around you actually works, what you are meant to do, what is expected of you, and what is not. So basically, settlement agencies can always provide you with information and guidance on the Canadian laws, so that you don't go and against the law, and the customs and traditions of Canada in relation to even customs and traditions of other ethnic groups like Indians that are there, Nigerians that are there, Americans that are there, and the host of others. So basically, in addition to even settlement agencies, there are also various community groups that can provide support and resources to newcomers. You understand? So you will not just be left alone. And these groups basically are always based on maybe your language. If, for instance, you are Yoruba and you want to be with people that are Yorubas just like you, then there are always some groups for that. There are also cultural people. If you are an Asian, you can move around with the Asian people. The Caucasians can move around with the Caucasian Africans, and so on. Religion as well. If you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you also have groups that you can actually join, and you could, you understand, learn from, you could work with, and even one way or the other build relationships, interpersonal relationships, also providing you with opportunities for socializing with them, for networking, you understand, with others in your community. So, moreover, the Canadian government also provides a range of settlement programs to help newcomers to settle down in the country. So, like these programs, as I said, could provide financial support for people that need them if they actually, like, take for instance, refugees. Refugees are people that would definitely need financial support if they are coming from their home country as a result of, you understand, this as a result of maybe leaving their countries behind without anything, without their wealth, without their, you understand, without their livelihood, their source of livelihood. They may be supported by the Canadian government. Do you understand? They could also get job assistance services, job search assistance. They could get vocational trainings, language trainings, and all other, you understand, services that are always used to help, you understand, newcomers establish themselves in Canada. Do you understand? So basically, in a nutshell, there are a lot of services and a lot of resources you could use to get settled down when you move to Canada, and Canadians themselves can assist you to integrate to their own society. Settlement agencies can help you, community groups can help you, and even language government programs can assist you. So basically, I would like to talk about 10 different examples of settlement agencies and programs that you could have access to when you get to Canada, depending on what you actually came for. Now, firstly, we have the settlement.org. That is a website where you could get information, tools, and resources for newcomers, especially those going to Ontario, Canada. Likewise, we have the YWCA or YMCA. We have the YMCA, YWCA. They are actually two services. The YMCA YWCA Newcomer Services offers a range of settlement services, including orientation, language assessment, training, and even employment support and community connections. Likewise, the Catholic Cross Cultural Services, definitely from even the name, you know that these are settlement and integration services that would help you to Christianize yourself, to be in the Christian community, and they help with language training, employment support, housing assistance, and you understand community connections. Likewise, the Calgary Catholic Immigration Society is another wonderful immigration society for, you understand, Catholics, people that would provide you with settlement support, integration support in Calgary, Alberta, and it would always range around language trainings as well, employment support, and you understand community connections. Likewise, we also have the Immigration Services Association of Nova Scotia, the ISANS, and these also offers a range of settlement services related to the language assessments we talked about, trainings, employment, and community connections. We also have the Vancouver Immigrant Services Society, the VIS. They provide something similar to what we have said earlier. We have the Manitoba Start, and this one, from even the name Manitoba Start, it offers settlement and employment services to newcomers in Manitoba, including language training, as we have said, job search, and even workplace integration. If you want to also set up a business over there, they could actually assist you as well. Now, North York Community House is also a very good settlement program that you could get in Toronto, Ontario, for immigrants that are relocating to Toronto, Ontario area. Saskatoon Open Door Society is also a very good settlement program, settlement agency you can use to actually get settled in Saskatchewan, Canada. Likewise, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, as the name implies, AIPP, it's also a program that helps employers in the Atlantic provinces of Canada to hire foreign workers and to support their settlement and integration into the society. So basically, those are like 10 different settlement what they call now, the settlement agencies that you could use when you are moving to Canada, depending on the province you are going to actually get them. I'll put it on the comment section so that you can also go through them one by one and see for yourself. If you go on their website, some of them have websites. If you go on their platforms, you could see a lot of things that they do, wonderful things that they do to immerse people and to, you understand, get people to settle down well in Canada. So that being said, we come to the end of our Q&A sessions today. If you have any questions, then please kindly drop it in the comment section of this video. Also, like and share this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit on the notification bar to get updated anytime we drop a content. And like and share this video with your friends and your family. Thank you very much once again, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now.